Wow, that was quick. We're live already. Holy smokes. Going on out there in chat. We got Gareth Martin out there. And then I don't even know how many people are actually watching the stream right now. Let me see what's up here. I can go here. Oh, we got 5 people. You can tell it's a holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, mute that. Damn, I'm a mess today. I am hurting. I went to a concert last night, saw Kid Rock. Hey, what's up, Jen? So my throat is still sore as shit. My voice is coming back. Plus all the weed that was in the audience made it really difficult to breathe.
No, say it ain't so.
Or it just made you breathe on a higher elevation, bro.
Yeah. It was a good show though. There was 2 country bands and then Kid Rock came out. And he's been mailing it in anymore. You can tell he's just made his money and he's just out there just sucking it up.
Big old tidal wave just washed up.
Yeah. That's basically what happened with him. There was this one band, was it Walker Wheeler or something, kind of reminds you of like a David Allan Coe type, except dirty as fuck. Every song had to do with sex. I'm thinking, no, yeah, you're real mature. I mean, he can, if he actually cleaned it up a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to totally clean it up, but just clean it up a little bit where it's maybe PG-13 instead of just straight up X. He probably would sell something. What's going on, David? But besides that, I really didn't have a whole lot going on this week. How about you guys? Guys have a good week?
Oh, yeah. Always a good week.
Lots of hours in my long.
Let's see what's going on, Alan. What's going on, Philly? Yeah, Tammy's in chat. She's going to have lunch with the kids. That's why she's not here today. Mary Beth has stuff with the family as well, and so is Mophead. So, which is cool. You know, this is all fun and games. You know, family comes first, so it is all good. What's going on, Tony? I see you popped in. Yeah, some people are coming in. We've got 14 watching right now. Figure, so it being a holiday weekend, it's going to be slow, but. So who wants to start talking about these lemons?
I would love to once this dude behind me on this piano would shut up.
Handcuffs work.
Yeah.
That got his attention.
I don't know about you guys, but my biggest fear with lemons is turning a recipe into pledge.
Oh yeah. Or it's just like the dryness, like too much citrus.
Yes.
Acidity and stuff. It can, depending on what you're playing with it or like trying to pair it against and stuff, it can get really weird on you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could ruin a recipe real quick if you use the wrong lemon or too much lemon or not pair it right, and it just makes it funky.
And there's something that I'm noticing that, like, obviously, well, I mean, it's been a given with all of them. Some of them just pair better for different profiles. But I'm noticing, like, especially with, like, Capella's lemons and, like, their citrus ones, the ones that are clear, like their juicy lemon or their sweet tangerine and stuff. Like, I know that's not a lemon, but, like, in that category.
Citrus,
yeah, citrus and stuff. Like, those ones, they're, like, very watery. Like, they're clear looking, and like the concentrate itself, like they're very watery and stuff, and that affects recipes, right? Like, especially if you're trying to make like a bakery out of those certain ones. So there's other ones out there that just kind of work a little bit better depending on what you're doing. But I found that with like certain ones of those, like lemons, I don't know, they either fit better for like a all around like straight fruit profile, and then the other ones, you know, like you'd use like a lemon meringue pie, obviously, for bakery or something. But
yeah, because that's like my go-to when it comes to any kind of lemon. If I'm doing like lemon pudding or lemon yogurt or anything bakery with lemon, Cap's lemon meringue probably V1 usually ends up in the mix.
Yeah.
It's just easy to work with.
It's got some dimension to it too.
You get some mouthfeel out of it. I mean, you get a little bit of density. It's not as runny as the other ones. What's going on, Mophead? Enjoy the kids today.
The other thing with them is some of them like to fade on you too.
Oh yeah,
which is a problem. But we will, I guess, discuss that as we go along here.
I've made 2 recipes. One turned out good. The other one, not so much. Maybe I'll just let it steep a little bit longer. It came out a little darker because it's a bakery. It's a lemon trifle. Going on, Eric? I see you out there. Go, Pack, go. Only time you'll hear me say that.
Why am I not logged into ELR?
Oh, that happens. Yeah, toddler screaming in the background. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm gonna fix my internet connection before you come back.
Okay.
You know what I like?
Actually, I'm pretty good now. We moved some stuff around in our living room, and we found a picture on the internet of the people that used to live here and how they had the house. So we kind of rearranged it to the way they had it, and we're like, wow, that makes so much more sense. No wonder they had it like that.
Oh, exactly.
I mean, we of course did a few things different, but yeah, I think I have a better connection now. The router is much closer.
Cool. Oh, yeah, that always helps.
Yeah, it's in the center of the room rather all the way off in the corner.
I add this to my lemons.
Yeah, that's an interesting one to do. My favorite pairing with lemons is Capella's lemon lime. It just has that like extra boost. And I think like when you go to vape a lot of commercial lemon juices or premiums, there's that like combination of like Cap lemon lime or Cap lemon meringue pie or Cap juicy lemon, lemon Sicily or flavor express lemon. Like I guarantee one of those are in there, but definitely Capella's lemon lime just a little bit to, I guess push the lemon even further than you, I guess, needed to. So, and I think it also helps with the ones that fade too. They like where a lemon would fade, Cap's lemon lime kind of fills in those gaps over time too. So
yeah,
Lime cold press by Flavor Art is at a very low percentage with boost. It boosts lemons really well.
What is it?
Lime cold press by Flavor
Oh
Art.
yeah. That's good I like it for like straight on candies.
Yeah,
it just has its own
it'll
candy
boost the
depth
lemon
to
and keep it up that citrus just right, but that
Yeah.
sour on top of that, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, if you're going for like a straight like hard lemon candy or just any sort of just straight lemon candy, I would recommend that.
Yeah.
Because it's so potent. I recommend the Cap lemon lime because it's just a little more forgiving on the percentage.
Yeah.
It's weaker, so it's a little more forgiving for, it won't consume your recipe is what I'm saying. That both of those Flavor Art lime, the cold pressed and the distilled, they'll easily take over a recipe quickly.
Oh yeah,
they're very, very strong, just like their bilberry is. It's just whoa.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out. Hello, John Caro. Going on, brother, and congratulations! He found out that he's an uncle. That works. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Wade Nixon's out there. What's up, brother? Yeah, it's like I'm finding like, especially with commercial liquids, like Vapetasia has that killer custard lemon, and it's one of them ones that if you just run it like a basic bitch build, you get pledge real quick. But if you put it in a different application, different coil setup, it kind of goes away, and you get a better lemon flavor, but it still sucks.
What one is this?
The Vapetasia lemon killer custard. The lemon
Probably
custard.
fucking using like TPA's lemon or something. Something
I mean,
weird, but
it's very pleasant.
Yeah, it has those plastic and pledge notes. Like I can't do a lot of. I learned this early on in my mixing, like TPA's lemon or their coconut extras and the pineapple and shit. Like some of those fruits, man, is just borderline plastic. Like it's like TPA plastic lemon, TPA plastic coconut, TPA plastic. What was it? But whatever, like you know what I mean?
Like, they're taking flavors that are in the fruit bowl in a setup for someone trying to sell a house. The fake fruit in the middle of the table.
Yeah, some of them definitely taste like the vinyl on the side of a house. Don't ask me how I know what that tastes like.
Hey, we all have our quirks.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Cesare? Going on?
Got to get that green algae off somehow.
Oh, exactly. Sometimes you don't have a pressure washer. You got to do it the old-fashioned way.
I actually do pressure wash houses sometimes. So.
I need this one done. Can't get anybody to come out and do it.
Go on Facebook Marketplace and just find a 3,000 psi power washer. You can do your own place, and I guarantee you'll find more uses for that power washer. So the money that you'll pay someone to power wash, man, boom. As long as you got a ladder too. I don't know how big your house is.
No, it's pretty tall. Yeah.
Yeah, if there's some weird spots, but yeah, I mean, you think about it, like the money you'd spend on hiring someone to do it, you can just buy your own. Or renting one even too is like kind of about the same.
Yeah, probably. And go like Lowe's and rent one.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid.
When we drain our pool, I was thinking about renting a pump, and I was like, for the cost of renting a pump, I could just go and buy one.
Yeah.
I own a water pump. Or whatever I need a water pump for.
Exactly. What's going on, Raven Shadow? Michael Morris, welcome. So first I'm going to put up, Tammy was nice enough, even though she's not here today, to share her recipe. And this one's interesting. I like what she did here. We know how Tammy mixes. She goes out of the box a lot of times. Her and Mary Beth are a lot of times on the same wavelength. So I'm going to throw this one up. Everyone see. She did a lemon mango pie. Of course, definitely for a custard here, you're going to use flavor art custard because you want to get them citrus notes out of the custard. Graham crust for some, for the crust on a pie. Island mango. I haven't worked with that one yet. How about Mark? Have you used that one? I know you're big into the Wonder flavors.
Oh yes.
You.
Let me rephrase that. Oh yeah.
Oh damn.
It's good. It's
what do you get out of it?
Really good. It can be good by itself. It can be added for an add-on. It's very versatile.
We just need that response every time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tammy and all that. They laugh every time they hear that now.
And of course, we talked about lemon meringue pie V1. Such a duct tape recipe, duct tape flavor. It works.
Why the hell not, man?
Yeah. Flavora mango at 2%. Yeah, I haven't used it that high. I get Flavora. I'm always afraid to run higher than 1.5% unless I really know the flavor.
Depends on what you're doing with it.
Yeah. And then Vape Train pudding base. That stuff's amazing. It's just such a nice, creamy, creamy flavor. It gives you a little bit of a vanilla to it, but not like as strong as like a V1 or anything. It's very nice. I like it. I like using it a lot. Actually, in my recipe, I'm using it.
If I finish my cereal line, I can move on in life and pick up those Vape Train flavors and get on the board of 2018 mixing here with everyone else.
Yeah. Take that down.
I'm old in my ways, okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Socrates popped in. What's going on, brother? Indie's best. Yeah, so I like what Tammy did there with the mango and layered the mangoes, because that's a flavor you don't really see, someone really working hard at. And usually it's an accent they throw in to try to make something a little bit more tropical.
Or they pair it with peach. Peach is easy.
Yeah, peach and mango. Yeah,
like safe. That's like a duct tape flavor too. It's like bam, I made a mango.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with peaches too. I mean, that's probably something we'll do in future episode. But peach can get funky too if you don't use it right. And there's some peaches out there that suck, and you can get some nasty throat hit out of a peach.
Oh yeah. Well, let's not get talking on peaches, but just like lemons, they can be equally as harsh. And invasive.
I'm gonna try this one. After an extra day, I'm gonna see if this one worked out. This lemon trifle,
But before we talk about another recipe, I would go ahead and just put flavor. If anyone's looking for just a great lemon to use, if you have access to it, Flavor Express lemon. Just save yourself the trouble.
That's where over at ECX.
Yeah, ECX. You can pick it up in ECX.
Flavor Express.
It's its own company. But I'm pretty sure ECX is the only one that carry it. I haven't seen them anywhere else. Someone in the chat might be able to.
Canada, it's at the Broke Vapor.
Yeah, and then what you were mentioning too.
Yeah, price
gouged price of $6.
$6 for 10 mil, $10 for 30 mil.
Jesus,
a little rough there, guys. You could, you're not really saving anyone money on.
I think it was Flavor in that case. Some of Flavor flavors are worth it at $5 and $6 for a 10 mil because you're only going to use 1% or 0.5%. And
and shout out to Bull City for selling 10 mils at $3 a pop.
Yes, and Bull City's now starting to carry some one-on-one.
Yeah. That is another huge shout out. You make my life so much easier. You could have been a month earlier on it, but I went to, like, when I buy bulk of something, sometimes it's honestly just cheaper going straight to the manufacturer.
Yeah, it is.
What is it? 1-on-1 and Flavora. If I'm buying a 4 ounce and several of them, I'll probably just go straight to them.
Yeah,
it's cheaper with that 25% off.
Exactly. And right now at Bull City, you're running a 20% off sale, labor 18.
And
free shipping.
Most times, because Bryson is the most beautiful creature put on this planet,
absolutely,
he'll throw in some free shit for you.
So. Oh, I'm sure.
Because he wants you to vape his awesome flavors.
Mm-hmm. And they are. Yeah, flavors are a high price in Canada. I guess so, yeah. What's going on? The real MVP's in the house. He's stalking you, Moose.
Not all prices are high in Canada. You got to shop around, too.
Shindo gets his lights fixed, and all of a sudden he's everywhere.
Milky Undertone fell off the site for some reason. Oh, wow. That is weird. I thought I saw it on there.
Yeah, a lot of people would say that it's gone.
Yeah, Bull City.
The second they put it on, it sold out so quickly. They're just going to be like, we're kidding. We're not really carrying this flavor. We'll have more. I finally picked up their vanilla custard cheesecake, the marshmallow vanilla, and the powdered sugar that I've been missing for. I've been telling everyone to buy them, but
you haven't had.
I've never owned them.
Powdered sugar, I don't have. Yeah,
I don't own these flavors. We'll just go get them. They're great.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see. Mary Beth sent us her recipe. I'm gonna slap that one up here. She did a lemon meringue cookie. Yeah, she wanted to do something with lemonade cookie by TPA since it reminds her of lemon Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, it makes sense.
That is honestly a good flavor.
Yeah.
That's an underrated flavor right there.
I mean, look at this. Plain and simple. 4 flavor recipe. 11% flavor percentage. I
That
mean,
might. Good job, Mary Beth. That honestly looks a hell of a lot better than my lemon squares. Because cap sugar cookie just, I can't agree with that flavor. Right? It's great, but the whole owning it for a month and having to use it under a month just pisses me off.
Yeah.
Can't do that shit. Okay? Fix that.
I mean, I understand why she actually used sweetener here, because with all the lemon, right? Just it helps. And Flavor West sweetener is my go-to sweetener anymore.
Yeah, and let's come on. Most things in America contain at least 12 grams of sugar in it. Okay, like you're not in saving coils. Come on, like really, it's not really like if you're using Capella Super Sweet at like over 1%, yeah, you're destroying those coils. But most of us are changing or cleaning our cotton out every week or 3 days like you're supposed to anyway. So you can clean your coil pretty easily. Stop complaining about sweetener. Or don't, and keep not using sweetener.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm lazy when it comes to re-wicking. I'll let something get really funky before when it really stops doing its job, and I'm constantly dripping or squonking. Then it's like, okay, yeah, I need to re-wick this. Either that,
I mean,
or if I change a bunch of, if I go like totally drastic on a flavor.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell your wick looks like someone just straight up took a doo-doo on it.
Yeah.
Fucking time to change that shit.
Exactly.
Diaper.
Like I had
about that.
I had a blue raspberry candy that I have to do a review on, and I tried it on on the drop, and I'm like, yeah, I got to change the wicks out because that I couldn't get rid of that taste.
Yeah.
Right.
Lemon. See, okay, so some of those lemons too that fade on you can try to fool you a little bit, because when they do fade, you're like tasting water and you don't know why.
Yeah, and it's because the flavor's gone.
Yeah, it's just like the essence of it is there, but the flavor of lemon is not.
No, it's basically like it's watered down.
Yeah. But no, this thing that Mary Beth did, I freaking 5. That looks great.
Yeah.
I really like the use of Ipe lemonade cookie. I liked it because of what the hell did that shit remind me of? It'll come to me. But I really like that flavor. It's definitely underrated. Like their honey circles.
Yeah.
Cereal. It's just one of those underrated flavors and they're one of the new MVPs to me on cereal is that TPA sweet cereal flakes.
I almost bought that today too when I placed my Bull City order. Instead, I finally got the Crunch Berries that you've been praising forever.
Yeah. God damn it. But no, it's good. It's different. I don't know. Like it's not Cereal 27. It's not any of like the OO or one-on-one cereals or
most of them are misses.
Yeah.
Those are 2 hits out of that whole 22 cereal line.
Because the most I can probably relate it to is the speckled flakes that one-on-one makes. Yeah,
that
it's
was
just
my favorite from the one-on-one line.
Yeah, it's just less of it. It's what I can kind of and it has this like molasses taste behind it. So I'm gonna like do a whole cereal thing with that flavor because it's pretty good.
Oh.
And it kind of saves you from. So even though I just said fuck you, use sweetener, it's one of those flavors that you can save yourself on using sweetener because I think it contains like at least 10 to 20% ethyl maltol in it or something. Someone was saying it's got a shit ton of it in there, but I think that's to emulate the frosted, like the frosted flakes part of it.
Yeah. Well, let's get back on track. I'm going to take that one down. Pull the chat back up here. Let's see who else popped in.
I just created something. I'll let you know in a few minutes.
Yeah. Going on Cincinnati King. Yeah, I did this. This one turned out. The other one, not well. Let's go to Mopheads first. Mophead, he put out he stayed basically in the bakery section, just like everybody else did. Which I like, lemon bakery stuff. It's not as it's not as harsh as like trying to do like lemonades and stuff like that.
However, though, those lemonade flavors can support your lemons pretty well too, especially if you're trying to go after candies.
Lemons.
It's just got that. It already has a candy taste to it, especially Loren's lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
That flavor is pretty awesome, and it doesn't seem to fuck up on you.
Yeah. Yeah, so I like what Mophead did here. Flavor West Blueberry, the real MVP of blueberries. Cake batter from Capella. Glazed donut. I'm finding that if you use glazed donut and Zappola in the same recipe, they want to fight each other.
I'm not liking the Wonder Flavor, the donuts. I know a lot of people are praising them, but there's something in there that's not mixing well with other stuff. And I'm using all Wonder Flavor flavors. I was like, all right, let me stop trying to throw other companies at it, and I'll just stick to straight Wonder Flavor. And it's still like, I don't know, it's like Perilium they have like this malted taste in all of their concentrates. And like with Wonder Flavors, they have this, I don't know what it is. It's not greasy, it's not oily, but maybe it's like sucralose or something, because I know some of their flavors contain it, but I don't think that one does. But it's something weird. Like,
in the glazed donut, I get like a very yeasty donut from it. And I want to mute everything else out in the recipe.
It almost tastes like there's like the minutest amount of Flavor Arts joy in there. It's got that yeasty, greasy, I don't know, palate on it. Which isn't it like you want that with donut, but I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how else to describe it. But speaking of that TPA sweet cereal flakes, that frosted layer that's in that concentrate honestly might benefit donuts really well.
Yeah, it could.
Like, just thinking about it, because, and I love Zappola too, but that spicy note, it isn't always what I'm looking for in donuts, because not all donuts are made that way.
Yeah, I prefer more of a fried donut. I mean, there's a place for cake donuts, which that's what I think the Zappola more goes after.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
I think it's more those.
I don't get a fried note from a Zappola, which you would think you would, because a Zeppoli is a fried dough.
Yeah, I get fried, spiced, like it's like leaning towards like apple cider donuts that you would get at like the fair, like those crack donuts.
The fall fair, yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, it's like leaning really towards that, just missing the apple cider and the cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
That's what I can relate to most. Jungle Flavor's yellow cake tastes like a cake donut. It doesn't really taste like yellow cake, because that has its own like doughy, greasy, yeasty taste to it, like some donuts do on its own. So honestly, if you're looking for a good cake donut, pick up Jungle Flavor's yellow cake. Honestly, while you're there at ECX, just get Flavor Express's lemon, Jungle Flavor's biscuit, their yellow cake, their Bavarian cream, and I think their cheesecake graham crust knocks TPA's graham crust out of the park. So just go ahead and get those while you're there.
We got notification. Mix Life's going in 30 minutes.
Right.
So hang here for 30 minutes.
All right, I gotta try and finish this recipe.
Yeah, I like what Mophead did here. Flavor Express lemon, you kept talking about, the juicy lemon to help boost it up, and sweetener, because with all this stuff, it works. And Zappola with the glazed donut. I just when I tried using the Zappola and the glazed donut in the same mix, it seemed like the glazed donut won out. That was just me. I don't know. I forget which recipe it was that I did for one of the shows, and it just seemed like all I got was yeast. Like the Zappola went away.
It does have that, like that yeast front on it. that'll just slam your recipe with yeastiness.
Oh, okay. Mape was in the chat talking about. Okay. Yeah, we did. I thought we had a lemonade episode. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, cake batter did help. Looks like it would help pull everything together on this recipe. What's going on, Tommy? Hope you're feeling better. I know you're still battling some unwell, I guess you could say. Well, you guys are doing that now. I'll finally pull mine up. This one turned out better than the other one, so this one I'll share. The other one I might just hold on to because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So basically what I did here was, it's a lemon pudding, and it's pretty straightforward. And it was turned out, you get that creamy back note from the pudding base and the vanilla pudding, and threw some whipped cream on top. And, there you go again, 4% lemon meringue pie. I probably could have ran it up a little bit higher. Flavor art custard and the lemon Sicily help, boost up the lemon. So it's pretty straightforward, nothing fancy, and turned out really good. And you could see the bottle's pretty clear. I don't know, that's probably because of the juicy lemon or the lemon Sicily. But yeah, I mean, that one turned out good.
Yeah, Flavor Arts custard is one of those great bakery lemon pairings.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, for its lemon zest that it contains.
Exactly.
Got a good depth on the creaminess too.
Yeah, this turned out really creamy. And I mean, you pull the vanilla right out of the vanilla pudding. I mean, it's there, but it blends well with the lemon. It's not like trying to overtake it. It's like happy being in the background. Yeah, that's one that I would probably mix a big batch of that up and nick it up, and I could turn that into an all-day vape because it's not citrusy enough that you'd have to worry about it messing up a tank or anything either. Take that down.
It's always good. Less recipes that just destroy coils or gunk tanks or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was a recipe I made a year ago. It wasn't one that I mixed. It wasn't my recipe, and it was definitely crack a tank. It was like had lime Tahiti, had lemonade, like Flavor West lemonade, like 6-7%. I mean, it was just way out there. And I used it on the Sherman because it had the Ultim tank, so I knew I wasn't gonna break on that one. And but it just literally destroyed the coils. I mean, it just like oxidized them immediately.
That's no good.
I'm glad. I think I only made like a 60 mil of it, and I don't think I ever finished it. It definitely would have been better on a dripper and just mixing up a 30. Yeah, people out there, if you haven't gotten that Apache line yet, if you like cream to mint, that's one you definitely want to get from Home Getting E-Liquid. Yeah, lemon mint cookie. That sounds like that could work. There's a flavor profile.
What is it?
Raven Shadows looking to make a lemon mint cookie.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be tricky getting the
Mint cookie.
There you go, Frank.
Yep, I got it. Perfect.
It is actually really good. Great out thought.
Slide this back over.
Where did my recipe?
It does not taste like Pledge at all.
Oh, good.
It is.
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick. There you go. We can talk about it.
So buttercream is just the icing that I'm using for this actual cake. The lemon lime tahiti and the tart and sour together. It's giving, like Moose was saying earlier, it's giving a candy note, a slight candy note to the buttercream, and then just a dense feel from the princess cake. The powdered sugar, it's good. It turned out really good. It's a great shake and bake. After 5 days, it'll probably either explode flavor or it will just completely turn into nothing. So I'll have to wait and see 5 days.
Yeah, I mean,
but on a shake and bake, the flavors are all on point. There's nothing overpowering. There's no lemon pledge. There's just turned out good.
So yeah, so pretty much you can you just think that the cake and everything is going to just get denser after a 5-day steep.
Oh, it's what I'm vaping on right now. But I really, really love that time. Unbelievable! It's a great additive. It's great on its own too.
Yeah, and that's something you can just go right to. You don't have to get it from a flavor house. You can go right to Hobby Lobby and they carry tart and sour.
That's right.
With the cake, the candy making stuff.
Yep.
Pull that down, and I'm gonna pull up a recipe that Tammy just sent me that Pippa did. She actually did one that does not use lemon meringue pie. Let's see if I can get it to come up. Okay, yeah, there it is. All right, let's pull this up. Curious to see how this goes. It's called OU Tart from Stars and Clouds. It used to be Dinner Lady, then became a tart. Divine intervention helped her to become one of the most popular tarts of 2017. She not only brings all the boys to the yard, but is also envy of the other ladies and has won the title of being the ultimate tart. I love her descriptions. Let's see. Yeah, Inaware biscuit, buttercream, the salted caramel flavor west. Oh, good. There's a use for it that I can throw that one in there too. Flavor
and baked custard is so good with lemons.
Oh yeah, it's if you're doing anything with lemon and you try and get a creamy note and try and put a custard together, you have to use that one. There's no reason not to. And then Inaware and the Flavor Express lemons. I kept getting, you guys are just, the peer pressure is just killing me. I have to buy Flavor Express lemon now.
Seriously, I figured you'd already been done it during the show.
Yeah, well, I don't have my credit card with me. I'd have to go in the other room. But again, Flavor Up Meringue, that's another one in flavors. If you're just looking for a little top note, little creaminess, and it gives a slight sweetness without adding sweetener. I use that. I was getting into a habit where I was using that a lot in different recipes. And the toasted marshmallow, the same thing. And then Vienna cream. I found that Vienna cream, you have to really be careful because you have to let it steep out. If not, it gets wants to overtake a recipe and gets kind of funky. Like it has almost like an acetone or something type flavor to, or smell to it. Because there was a 3-flavor cake donut recipe or donut recipe. It was a coffee. It had a Flavor Up, Vienna cream, and Zapola, I think it was. And it turned out nice after a steep, but right off the bat, that Vienna cream was just made it nasty. But once it steeped out, though, everything played together. And you get a hint of that coffee. I like what Pippa did here. This is another good job, another good recipe. I might actually have that cat buttercream. I can almost make this. I'm going to pull that down. Oh, God.
Yeah, it was Pippa that got
Just up here for a couple days and you come back here asking for batteries? Jesus Christ.
God. What's going on, Sub Vapes? Yeah, shortbread style cookie with a hint of mint. Yeah. If you had Wonder Flavor shortbread cookies, a little bit of lemon Sicily, juicy lemon.
Oh, toasted marshmallow is so good.
Oh, I love it. I
I
use
use toasted marshmallow with toasted
yeah,
coconut.
Shingo doesn't like toasted marshmallow. Oh man. Yeah, I definitely have to check out the notes on the Vienna cream because
I use Vienna cream quite a bit.
Yeah, this was the first time I had an off flavor from it, but it was used pretty high too. It was like 1 3/4%. Lemon and cucumber together. I haven't tried that.
Honestly, cucumber, lemon, and hops is delicious.
The Yakima hop?
Concrete River will like this one. Taking Flavora's cucumber, their lemonade, their Yakima hops, and their lemongrass. Just a drop of their lemongrass. Dude, it is something else. Hold on a second.
Like Moose just has random people just handed him shit.
Resignation letter.
Yeah, I still have to get that princess cake. Actually, did I order that today? I may have.
Princess cake. It's interesting. It's a cross, almost like a pound cake. Pretty close. It's a white pound cake. It's really good. It's not super sweet. I like it. I really do.
Which one is this?
Princess cake for Wonder Flavors.
Oh yeah. If you want gas station lemon cake, definitely pick up I Know Where's lemon cake concentrate. It's good, but you have to really like lemon cake from a gas station.
Yeah, I didn't order from the princess cake this time. Instead, I went with the Twinkie flavor from Real Flavors. Oh, he almost had that. And Moose, your buddy behind you, was sitting there juggling.
Yeah, these are my friends.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, see, I haven't even used it yet, so I can't say whether I'm a fan of it or not. It's more of what, like an angel? Is it like an angel food cake, Mark? The princess cake, or is
yes, yes.
So it's very, very white, basically, very vanilla heavy, or
there's also angel cake by Wonder Flavors as well.
Yeah, what's the difference between the two?
Denseness. One is more lighter than the other.
Okay. Yeah, the angel food cake probably isn't as dense, right?
No, it's really nice. It's got a nice vanilla sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm. I saw Chevy Man popped in. What's going on, brother? Let's see. We have anybody else's recipes to pull up?
I'm ready to share mine as soon as ELR gets its shit together.
Oh, geez, yeah. The recipe on ELR uses lemon, Sicily, and orange. Okay. Oh, here we go.
For some reason I'm still muted. Hold on a second. Rookie here. Okay, so we have this awesome lemon Greek yogurt. Pretty simple. Obviously, it uses Bavarian cream from TPA. It just pairs with yogurt very well. It gives it a little more depth. Like sinks the yogurt down a little darker than it being bright all the time. My lemon pairing here was just lemon meringue pie and Capella's lemon lime, 5% and 1%. some flavor art meringue for a little bit of sugar on top of the sweetener, because yogurt needs a shit ton of sugar. Or else it's not yogurt. I don't care what you say. And a little bit of vanilla bean ice cream for some vanilla, and the star of the show is yogurt from Flavor West. I apparently was kind of wrong about my downside search. I don't think they used Flavor Art's old yogurt. It tastes like a lassi. It tastes like yogurt drink.
Okay.
And then trying like Flavor West yogurt again by itself after vaping both of these for so long. I'm pretty sure the Schwartz, they just used Flavor West yogurt, or they didn't use any yogurts at all, and they used like vanilla bean ice cream with the Flavor West sweet cream, because that has a very yogurty taste. So if you want to make a yogurt without using any yogurt concentrates, start with Flavor West sweet cream.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's my recipe. It's pretty good. I have a blueberry one that goes excellent with it. But we already talked about that enough.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's see. Anybody out in the chat have any questions for us as far as playing with lemons?
I do know a lot of people shy away from lemons. They hear the horror stories from the lemon pledge, and they won't even mix it. Period. But people have to experiment by themselves because everyone's taste is totally different.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. We know that caps. One thing we learned today. Everybody learned that caps vanilla. Meringue pie V1. You can run that 4, 5, 6%, and you're good as far as any kind of bakery lemon.
I use tons of it.
Yeah. What's lemon 2? That was TPA. I'm not sure what that one is.
What was it?
Yeah, Sub Vapes is asking. He says, "What's lemon?" I'm guessing 2. Lemon 2 from TPA.
Double.
Oh, lemon double. Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. I would imagine that's what the 2 means, is the double.
Yeah, I haven't used that.
They have double versions of a lot of their flavors.
Yeah. Is it not like is that like a V1, V2 type of thing, or like a DX or?
No, so with the doubles, I think they're just stronger. Like their kiwi double is definitely stronger than their regular kiwi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's a few other ones that are doubles. Whenever there's a double next to it, whenever there's a double next to it, just expect it to be stronger than the plain one, I guess, if you've had the plain one before.
So pretty much a super concentrate. That's all it is.
But no,
because you don't.
You could use them. You could use them both at the same percentage and might not even notice much of a difference.
Okay, yeah.
It's still like the Flavor Apprentice. So like there's still a lot of them are on the weaker side. You'll just notice that they just taste stronger. But you still kind of use them in the same respected percentage, except for like kiwi. Something else. I think the lemon lime or the lemon. I think they make a lemon lime double or whatever. Those ones you kind of want to keep them low because it's like the concentrates on steroids.
That makes sense. I'm going to add some of these recipes in the description.
Oh, there's another one. Nona's cake would have been really good with mine too.
Yeah, Nona's cake is good, and honestly, the best lemon cake out there is Flavor Arts Pandoro. Sorry, but I know a lot of people can go on record saying that they could just vape that by itself for the rest of their lives and be happy. Especially for if you want lemon cake. It does it so well. You might not be able to throw too many things at it, like work with a lot of things on it and stuff, besides lemon and cake.
Yeah.
It's very strong too. Like it is a godly, insane, strong concentrate. Like you've had strong concentrates before, and then you go and try this, and you're like, wow.
Nice.
Like, yeah.
I'm gonna have to pick it up now.
It's good. And especially if you like stuff that's diacetyl heavy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's dappy and buttery and lemony and cakey galore, and it's got some vanilla in it too. The Dent Man, he says that it's just a vanilla cake because he claims that he gets no lemon from it, but everyone and their mother gets vanilla lemon cake.
Yeah. Frank, another one is Fluffy White Cake by Wonder Flavors.
Yes.
Oh, and speaking of vanilla cakes, most vanilla cakes will contain some amount of lemon in them to boost the vanilla, or boost the cake overall too.
Yeah.
So that just kind of goes with it. So that I guess is something to say about lemons too. If you're trying to make something, that's not necessarily a lemon profile, you can still use lemons to brighten things up, like blueberries, strawberries, and vanillas. It just works. It's a classic thing. Culinary people and chefs do it all the time. So mixers might as well too.
Yeah, might as well.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, like where you see a lot of a lot of people that work in the culinary industry that also mix. They do, they really go outside the box because they have a lot more experience with different.
Yeah, well, it's not like necessarily outside of the box. It's more finding like natural ways of pairing the flavors and making them work for them, like with themselves. Like just like kind of like some people don't like to, and me, like I will always try to find other ways to sweeten my recipes without using sweetener. So you want to find, like when you're developing a recipe, one, you want to find flavors that just work and they pair well with each other to make what you're trying to make. So knowing that rule with like lemons and vanillas and just like the basic berries and stuff can really help you shape and kind of like avoid doing a lot of unnecessary accents. Especially when you're using flavors that already contain certain notes of lemon or vanilla in them.
Yeah, somebody asked about Capella's Juicy Lemon. We talked about that a little bit. It can be kind of a thinner flavor.
It's watery.
Yeah, it's watered down a little bit.
It definitely could, like, I don't know, I haven't looked at the ingredients, but I'm sure it probably contains water. Like some of TPA's stuff does. Their meringue contains water. The blueberry wild contains water. I'm pretty sure the lemon does too.
Yeah,
it looks literally like they took water and bought lemon juice concentrate at the store and just put it in a bottle.
It could be, yeah.
It tastes like it too.
Barry asked about lemon meringue pie V2. I'm assuming that would just be one with no diacetyl in it, DAP-free version, which could work. I mean, but you just have to let it steep out more.
Yeah, the version 2s are still good for their own uses.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like, vanilla custard V2 is a really good vanilla custard if you're patient.
Yeah, I honestly like the V2 more than the V1 for certain applications.
But I just don't have the patience to let it steep out for a month. What's up, Kenny B?
Raven Shadow. The lemon would go really good with the Cherry Blossom by TPA. It'll play back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. There's a couple different floral ones. I mean, I'm far from expert on florals. Yeah, lavender goes great with lemon. Like
those work really good in a tea. You put those together with a chai. It would work really well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, welcome, KLR. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Oh, there. My circle is all up behind me.
Yeah, that's Frank. That would be Dad.
Yeah.
I spin circles, but no, I don't usually put them on my walls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the wife's decorating. I can't criticize.
Yeah.
You can, but you'll be in a lot of fucking trouble.
That's what I can't criticize. I'm not going to. I get enough trouble around here.
I think I'm gonna mix up a bottle of that lemon yogurt. Sounds like a good idea. If I had any good ideas for today.
Yeah, lemons and citrus in general is almost floral. Yeah, in a way, yeah. Anything citrusy you can pair with florals. Here's like you see like a lot of these, especially commercial cereal flavors that have they claim to be like Fruity Pebbles and stuff like that. That genre. A lot of them you get a lot of lemon out of them. It seems like a lot of them are heavy lemon.
Power of pine salt, baby.
Yeah. There's a couple of them like TFA Fruit Circles. That is lemon.
That is pine salt.
Yeah, pine salt. Yeah, it's more pine salt than Pledge.
Stop fooling yourselves. That shit's not Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
It's good, and it gets you by, and it you can make some pretty great recipes out of it. But I don't know. Like I was trying to explain, was it last week or whatever? We're talking about the Looper clone. The best usage I've ever had of that flavor was just keeping it extremely low, like 0.25 or 0.5 in a recipe, and it's good. It doesn't get like you still kind of taste that pine salt, but it's not like punch you in the face with the whole commercial of pine salt. Like, it's rough. That's a rough concentrate. And it grows too, so why not just keep it low?
Cesare says he likes that lemon Pledge note.
Yeah, some people like that. I mean, I like it too. Like some people relate it to bergamot.
Yep, I can pick that up. Yeah,
and I like the taste of bergamot. I don't like the taste of the bergamot and the Fruit Circles or whatever they're trying to make it be. It's just yeah. And then when you have Capella's Fruit Circles there and you try that and you're just like, I'm never going back. It's kid nostalgia in a bottle.
All right, it's about that time. Oh, what's this? Subbeep says one more question. Yes, Cap Juicy Lemon, Lemon Lime, and Lemon Sicily, a lemon cake mix.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing that as a trinity for lemons.
Yeah, I'm trying to what cake, and you throw jungle flavors, or yeah, definitely a Flavora pound cake at like 3%.
I would use Nona's cake.
Or Nona's cake, yeah. It's kind of dry though.
It is, but those flavors are gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah, they will kind of like moisten it up a bit. Moist, I said it. Yes. We got through this whole show.
Yep.
But yeah, now I'm thinking about moist things. Flavor Arts custard too. That would be a good addition in there, and that kind of bolsters Nana cake too from being dry. Kind of saves that concentrate. I feel it's a great pairing.
Like I said earlier, the fluffy white cake by Wonder Flavors it's there's no flavor really to it, but it has a slight lemon to it. So all that together with that cake, that'd be really good.
Yeah, even if he has a Capella's cake batter, throw that in there.
Oh, for sure, yep.
Yeah, because you do
Flavor Arts cupcake batter, and but it's got like a maple note to it.
Yeah, or vanilla cupcake from TFA.
Honestly, for all the people that are trying to clone the cornbread pudding, I have a feeling that Flavor's cupcake batter is in there for that maple that they got, or Flavor Arts maple syrup, but I'm pretty sure it's probably the cupcake batter. I only tried it once and smelled it like once or twice, so I don't.
Yeah, I only tried it once, the authentic, and Fresh had made he tried to clone it like over a year ago. I
don't think it contains any like cornbread or pudding, like cornbread pudding concentrates.
Yeah,
or
he used
bread pudding.
He used Flavor's vanilla pudding. He used 101 cornbread, 101 creme.
Yeah, see, I don't even think it contains the cornbread. I think they're using other stuff to
emulate the cornbread.
Yeah, like Cereal 27 or the sweet cereal flakes, like Wayne thinks it is, or the Flavor West yellow cake.
I'm trying to think when that came out though. I'm trying to think if Cereal 27 was available yet.
Yeah, it was
maybe right around that time.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like if you're a big company, you can talk to some of these manufacturers and be like, hey, I'm kind of looking for this. And then they work together to make that flavor. And then they find out that it's good. And then they release it. So that's what may be confusing people as like, no, that flavor wasn't released yet. They wouldn't have used it. Well, it wasn't released to us, like the general public. That doesn't mean like some of these companies that have money in it, like that are giving these manufacturers a lot of money hand over fist for gallons and gallons and gallons of concentrates to make these really good flavors that they put out there. I'm pretty sure they're probably working with some of them to model flavors after what they're looking for. So, just my theory, tinfoil hat theory on that.
Well, Mixed Life just went live, so let's go around the room and get out of here so we're not overlapping them too much. Mark Sr., thanks for joining us today. It's been a while.
Anytime. I love this. It's great.
Where can everybody find you?
Always on Facebook. I'm on DIY Down Under majority of the time. You can find me on Instagram, Mark Sr. DIY. You can find me on ELR, Mark Sr. and ATF, Mark Sr.
Cool. Yeah, if you don't follow Mark Sr., in the mixing circles, you definitely need to because he's always in the. You seem like you're always in the top 5 over in all the flavors. When you release a new recipe,
you're always doing something different too, and we need more of that.
Yeah, exactly. Need more people to think outside the box.
That's why I spent so long away from the community when I first started. I just didn't want any outside influence.
Exactly.
Like, not that I like chased any crazy profiles that anyone else wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, I was kind of going after stuff that I knew was out there and being like, that's great and all, but I could do it better. Like, that was my mindset when I first started. So, but I didn't want I didn't present myself to the community because I just didn't want any outside influence. I knew what I was doing with mixing, but I didn't know completely what I know now about flavors and everything. The community helped me a lot.
And let's see. George asks, do you think the amount of money Cutwood puts out to flavor companies when they release a specific flavor to the general public? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, because you don't make your cash cow mad. Exactly. Yeah, they wouldn't do anything like that. All right. Well, Moose, if you can, tell everybody where to find you, and we'll get out of here.
You can sometimes find me out in my yard, spending 6 hours in my garden, thatching it, aerating it, overseeding it. You can find me on ATF as Odd Drop, as well as the ALR. Sometimes I'm in the lounge, and I'm here every Sunday, hanging out with Dad, talking about flavors.
Well, thanks, son. I'm glad you actually showed up on time today. It worked out very well. All right, everybody. Quick advocacy.
No absence.
Yeah. Quick advocacy. Keep an eye on things. There's a lot of drama going on in the vape community right now with a lot of different things between, promoters and advocacy groups, and everyone's pissed off at everybody. Well, we need to just come together as one, and we're all fighting for the same thing. So
you don't have to like each other. You just have to
coexist.
Get on the same train.
Yeah, you don't have to
get in the same direction, pretty much.
Don't have to be best friends. If you haven't downloaded the sign yet and got your picture taken with it, and send it over to Jim Burger Coleman on Instagram. Exactly, Kenny B. Thank you. Yep, and there's vaping swag T-shirts.
I love that shirt.
Yes.
I really love that shirt.
Yeah, so that's definitely we just need to continue fighting. That's basically what it comes down to. Next week we'll probably be doing another fruit. We'll see. Hopefully most of the crew will be back next week, and everybody enjoy your holiday weekend, especially over in this part of the world. I don't know if you're in Europe, if they have Labor Day this weekend or not, but Canada, you have Labor Day this weekend. We have it here, so So everyone get that extra day off of work. Enjoy it. I'm not. I'm working tomorrow, but
Yeah, I'm gonna work because I don't give a fuck and I like money.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, be kind. Be kind to everybody. You know, be kind to one another. Like Tammy just says, love everyone and be kind. And that's it. We'll see everybody next week. Bye.